The Lake Forest Podcast is supported by viewers, listeners, and businesses just like you. Michelle Parno has lived and worked in Lake Forest for over 2 decades. Michelle's lending experience, when combined with her real estate expertise, makes her an invaluable asset to her clients as they navigate their home buying or selling process. Call Michelle now at 847-528-8721, 847-528-8721. For the best cannabis in the world, look no further than Iliad Epic Grow. Owned by Lake Bluff's own Rich Ruzich, they are a cannabis cultivation center focusing on hard-to-find small batch products that will delight both the occasional user and ganjier. When visiting Michigan, ask for it by name. Epic Products, exceptional process. For more information, email info@iliadgrow.com. Laracy & Company CPAs, founded in 2010 by Lake Forest's own Brian Laracy, specializes in tax preparation and bookkeeping services. Earning the People Love Us on Yelp award, their process is straightforward. Just upload, review, and file. For a free quote, visit LaracyCPA.com now. That's LARISEYCPA.com. I'm excited to share with you something special from our Lake Forest community, the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa, located at 775 North Bank Lane in Lake Forest near Wisconsin Avenue. This just isn't any spa. They offer an amazing blend of traditional spa services plus the added benefit of medical procedures and treatments. In a relaxing and luxurious spa environment, you can enjoy a range of cosmetic and aesthetic treatments. These are all performed under the supervision of top medical professionals. The Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa provides skin care, facial rejuvenation, body contouring, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, and much more. What's great is that each treatment is tailored not just to enhance your appearance, but also to address specific skin concerns and to promote overall well-being. So if you're looking to pamper yourself and take your beauty routine to the next level, give the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa a call at 224-768-8028 or visit them at their location on North Bank Lane. It's an experience your skin will thank you for. We'd also like to say we're thankful for our Patreon supporters, Otto, John C., Helen, Herrick, JM, and Paul G.
Good morning.
Joe Weiss. What's
happening?
I can't believe I'm going to say this, Joe, but nice work, Dick Durbin.
Well, he's not up for... Did you notice how the 8 that crossed over either weren't running for re-election or aren't up for re-election until 2030, other than Fetterman, who's pretty much staked out his position as a moderate?
Gee, really? Are you telling me people went on the line when they had nothing to lose?
Exactly. It was what we call in the business a managed roll call.
A managed roll call. I'm learning so much.
Yes, it was a managed roll call that they knew. I mean, look, you can't have half the flights canceled at Thanksgiving.
And the snap canceled at Thanksgiving.
Right. So I think the Dems knew, hey, we had to have a few go over. Now, will it clear the House? I mean, we're airing this we're recording this Wednesday morning. Things may change by the time you post the show, but it's got to go through the House. And there's a lot. I don't know if they have the votes because it has to get a certain number of votes in the House. I don't know how all that works, but we'll see what happens.
I can't keep track of it all, Joe, but I did watch Trump stroll through the East Wing demonstration of what the ballroom's going to look like.
Oh, fantastic.
It looks really nice.
I'm sure it is. It's all paid for by him, right?
That's what I hear.
Or private donors.
Donors. I don't want to get you going, but it looks pretty nice.
Oh, I'm sure it is. And I'm sure future presidents from both parties will thoroughly enjoy it.
As opposed to bowling alley and golf courses.
Yeah, I mean, that was much ado about nothing, if you ask me. The people, when people look for issues just to make for the sake of, disagreeing,
Sounds like a podcast.
Yeah. Well, it's one thing if you do it on a podcast, it's another thing if you do it on the floor of Congress. But, whatever. Hey, politics is politics. I get it.
Well, it is. So now, do we got any new info on the fire department?
Here's my take on this, and I don't want to belabor the point. The Baker-Tilly report does not say we're understaffed.
No, it says we are we are staffed. What I'm seeing, it is at staff. The issue is the overtime that's
Correct.
showing that we're missing a shift.
Well, I don't say we're missing a
I,
shift.
I I don't want till I get somebody else to step up besides me and you.
Right. But here's the point. They are filling positions now. They are working on filling positions. The council has committed to having the staffing levels fully staffed to where they were, I guess, 15 years ago,
Yeah.
is what I've heard in terms of the budget. The important number that everyone should always remember in this is $11 million. So, in other words, anytime you create a new firefighter position, it isn't just the salary and the benefits, it's the pension. And when you add all that together over the life of that uh, person, it's an $11 million expense for the city of Lake Forest. So, because you have to pay, you can't just pay their pension when it's due. You have to pay the pension fund now. So when you add headcount to the city roster, especially, and firefighter and police pensions are different than other employee pensions because firefighters and police officers, understandably, retire around age 50 because you don't want somebody your age or my age trying to put out a fire or
Says
uh,
who?
chase down a criminal. So um, you don't. You want young guys. Um,
Jeff,
so
Jeff Verso, we're kicking this dead horse of the fire department
is Jeff
understaffed.
on?
Yeah, I just joined in. I see that.
Is there anything new? Because I I got people I got people telling me I'm right. I got people telling me I'm crazy, and I don't know what to believe. So
Anything new on what? This issue or something else?
the fire department issue.
New? No, I think we've covered it in
All
depth
right.
pretty well. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it is what it is. I think
it's going to go to negotiation. They're
well,
going in.
I think we figured out the city's going to hire the only thing new I heard is that they're doing a testing coming up where it already happened, and a lot more than 7 people have tested for Lake Forest, and they're going to be hiring. So I heard that. So that's about
Okay.
it.
Yeah, they're going to fill. And like I said, let's fill all these spots. And if we have every spot filled and we're going into negotiations, and if that, I am sure that this whole thing of creating an extra shift, hiring new headcount, I'm sure it's going to get negotiated at the bargaining table. So let's let the process play itself out, and they'll negotiate that and come to some type of an agreement. But just keep that number in mind that I just said, $11 million. Anytime you create a new position in the fire department or the police department, you're looking at $11 million in costs to the city, to the taxpayers.
Joe,
So,
also remember this: price is what you pay, value is what you get. So,
of course. And look, nobody wants to compromise safety. Um,
saying,
and and like I said, I can say with full confidence that anytime someone in Lake Forest picks up the phone to call 911 for whether it's a medical emergency, a fire, or a police emergency, they will get a response much quicker than most communities.
if anybody's relying on this show on advice on
Oh, they're in trouble.
city planning,
They're in trouble if
city
they're looking to you
management,
or me for advice. Please don't.
just do the opposite. Whatever Pete says or Joe says, do the opposite. And
We
Jeff
have we should
Verso's
put that
always
little
right.
disclaimer. We should put a little disclaimer on the bottom of the show. This is just a discussion. Please don't try this at home.
Oh, this could be another welcome message to our new viewers of the podcast. Do as we say, not as we do.
I
All
mean, like I said, I've negotiated 5 collective bargaining agreements, including one with firefighters, and there's two sides to everything. When you get even with people, like I said, I have complete respect for firefighters across the country and especially in Lake Forest. There
duly
could be
noted going forward
there could
forever.
be disagreements in negotiation, and that's what negotiation's for, is to work that out. That's, when you get an agreement, both sides can walk away, hopefully saying, you know what, we got something and they got something.
Well,
And
Joe, I gave
if they don't get an agreement, they go to arbitration. It goes to the Illinois Labor Relations Board.
you somebody to talk to on the side, and if you think it's worthy, you
I've talked to enough people now. I
Oh,
think
you enough. Okay.
Well,
haven't talked to enough people.
Sometimes you get people that have other things going on and have their own agendas and whatever.
I don't know what anybody's agenda is other than I'm just trying to. I would like to accept all the wrong information to kind of sift through it and figure
Yeah.
out what the
Well,
right.
I've heard a lot of information too, so trust me. I think we've beat the dead horse is more than beat on
All
this
right,
issue.
fine,
And
fine.
like I said, everyone's safe. Let's figure out a way to get rid of this overtime problem, and then they'll negotiate the rest at the bargaining table.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with that till somebody else steps forward. Instead of this, hey Pete, you need to say this. Hey Pete, did you know? Hey, yeah,
Well,
come on here and
I
do
mean,
it.
I understand you want everyone to come on the show and go on record, and that's look, I get it, but sometimes the best information is the stuff that is off the record. So
All right,
that's how
all right,
government works. But
Jeff, let's talk about some important stuff. I have seen a lot of inventions in my time. The iPhone, the electric car, that's mass produced. And now I see a pizza. I see a pizza out there that
Chicken crust.
what please explain to me what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a pizza surrounded by chicken wings.
I mean, listen, it's cool. It'll sell. Is it good? I don't know.
this isn't something you're selling, is it?
No, not yet. I told Pete I'll make one. I mean, listen,
Well, you make
I'll make a
pizza and you
sushi
make
pizza.
chicken wings. So how hard would it be to put the two together?
I mean, all right, I don't know. Do you want pizza sauce and cheese on your wings?
No, I see all
I'm
these.
just asking the question. All right, so just it's. I mean, this is how pineapple.
Well,
And
let's
pizza
explain the product first. Let's talk about the
So you know
product
how
here.
like okay, imagine Pizza Hut. You know how they do the stuffed cheese crust, right? You know what I'm talking about. Now some
Unfortunately,
guys are coming up with chicken wings around the edge. So you like pick up the pizza. I'm imagining, you get to the end and then you eat a wing.
Yeah, give it
and this is why we're the most obese nation in the world.
It's a cool photo op, but is it logical? I just don't know. I
I
think
mean,
a wing maybe. But
all these collabs. I see all these collaborations now. Like Lou Malnati's and Portillo's have a collab going.
yeah,
corporate
I mean, you see all this stuff, and
capitalist devils.
I mean, like I said, there's certain. It was like many years ago. Taco Bell had the BLT taco, and I like BLTs and I like tacos, but I tried the BLT taco. I'm like, no thanks.
yeah, we do a Reuben pizza. I mean, I'm not getting it every
I
day,
mean,
but
some of that stuff is just look. If there's a market for it and people have a taste for it, then that's what capitalism's all about. God bless them. But
it's not that, Joe. It's you got to be. The problem is you're in the restaurants. You got to be new and exciting. Otherwise, you're bored.
sure, I get it.
That's
And
it. You know what I mean?
look, I have on more than one occasion in my life had pizza and wings in the same setting in your place
Yeah,
and
yeah.
in other places. So why not just eat them together? I guess.
There's only so many different
How
ways.
lazy have we become as a country that
Only so many different ways you can whip up Cisco foods.
Yeah,
I just like I said, this
go
is
here.
why we're the most obese country in the world.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, but no, it's cool, man. Listen, the holidays are coming up. People are going to come up with some crazy stuff. The cocktails are even crazier.
Oh yeah.
Just don't chat GPT or Google how many calories or carbs are in these things because you got to do one of these before
Like
you have.
what's a mover? What's a mover? Like, is it a chocolate drink or is it like a red?
Well, right now it's stout season. I used to
Okay.
love stouts. Like I was a stout guy.
Yeah.
And, in the winter. I mean, and so on the beer side, it's stouts. That's like, but you'll get like the cocoa nib coconut with a caramel stout, something crazy. And I'm like, oh, this is cool. And I'm like, am I drinking a Starbucks drink just with alcohol, basically? And then, cocktail wise, I mean, these girls come up with crazy all the time. I can't even keep up with it. So it's just, but they sell, yeah, they move. I don't know.
I mean, we had dinner last night
I'm a
at
global
Everett.
guy.
We had dinner last night at Everett Farm.
Yeah, how was that?
Very good. I like. First of all, what I really like about Everett Farm more than anything is they have for the 3 years we've been going there since we moved here, they have basically the same waiters and waitresses. And that tells me that it's a good plate, that they take good care of their peeps. And they had, we got to know them and stuff. The food's really good, all fresh. They were so busy last night and we didn't have a reservation that they put us in the overflow, which is that old mill lounge that they built. It used to be the taco thing or whatever. And now it's the old mill lounge. So that we overflowed into there. And I just happened to be looking at their drink menu. And my gosh, there's cocktails I never heard of.
Which menu, Joe?
Old Mill Lounge. Is it called Old Mill Lounge, Jeff? I can't remember what they
John's like me. He comes up with a new name for a restaurant every week, and then he switches. Yeah. You just can't keep up.
You guys are you two are the Rich Melman of Lake Forest and Lake Bluff. So, yeah, but no, I mean it was all good. I mean, I just happened to, like I said, I was looking at the cocktail menu. And like I said, there was cocktails I'd never heard of before on there. So he's being very creative.
Is this place?
Everett Farms, Westlake Forest.
Lori.
Oh, okay.
It's Everett Farms, and in the back is called Old Mill Lounge.
Okay, I didn't know this was a new.
Those of us who live on the west side, we sometimes go.
Have you heard of that speakeasy that's over at Post Time?
Yeah, I did. Wait, at Post Time, yes, but I want to talk about the one on Bank Lane after that. The one.
There's one on Bank Lane.
Did you guys hear about this?
Wait, no. What?
Okay, hold on.
Finally, something interesting. Go.
Okay, hold on. So the one at Post Time's in the basement. It's cool. They used to have Cafe Plemiano. I mean, Post Time's the coolest building. It's just in a terrible location, and you're always sad when you're there. I mean, this
is the OTB thing or whatever on
they don't have OTB anymore. They got golf sims and stuff, but
downstairs,
it's too big for its own good. Yeah,
it's
huge, and then you're just like, if you go there on a Tuesday, you're like,
but I've driven past there a million times, never been in.
It's really cool for events. So if you want to do events there, I'd recommend that.
What about
downstairs? Downstairs, they have a speakeasy, and the food is actually very good, and the drinks are very good. But the problem is nobody knows about it. And
right. Well, I don't think, and I'd be careful. I'm not really sure if it's licensed to be down there, so you don't have to. Not that we want the fire department to come back into conversation, but I'm pretty sure they don't have an occupancy thing down there.
Oh no,
I could see it being a fire hazard.
They don't have a card up.
You got to take a ladder down there, Pete. No, I'm just kidding.
Is this in the unincorporated area?
Technically, I think that's Green Oaks.
Oh, well, that might as well be unincorporated.
Yeah, so that's Libertyville Fire. So it's not our problem. So whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's a new club, speakeasy, whatever, on Bank Lane next to Left Bank. So it's like a bar, but you have to buy a membership to.
Oh, what's it called?
I don't know. Something. But it's I can figure it out. Just right now at the second, I gotta ask around, but it's open now. People are buying, there's some membership.
How much is the membership?
I heard it's not cheap, and I heard drinks are a little expensive, but it's
so you buy a membership and then you still have to buy the drinks.
These guys are geniuses, Joe.
Wait, is this Norwood?
Geniuses. No. This is Bank Lane and Lake Forest, Pete.
Yeah.
This is
they're doing a subscription. They're geniuses.
Are they licensed for this, Jeff?
Yeah. They got a liberal.
Okay, all right.
That I know that. So because the beer vendors can't send you beer without a liquor license, so they won't even send it.
Who owns it? Is it owned by Left Bank?
No. Yeah, God, I wish I knew more information before I just start talking. But they
you're
had
in the right place.
Well, yeah, they had all their meetings and they got to the bottom of everything here, and then I guess their number one selling item is champagne. So
it's a
very different market than Duffers. Duffers, we only sell champagne with orange juice in it. So that's a
you got to up your game, pal.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, so but I love it. I'm like, wait, I should open a bar and then just be like, hey, you want to come to my bar? It's
I'm gonna go check it out today.
To have the privilege of drinking.
I mean, is this like this is the same premise as a country club, except there's no golf.
It's a drinking club.
Yeah, it's a drinking
club. I don't know if you want to call it a country club, but hey, listen, the concept's kind of cool. It's a private club, so it's very easy to keep all the bad actors out, I guess.
Yeah.
So, if you're an a-hole, guess what? You don't have a membership.
Yeah, do you have to have like do you just sign up and pay, or do they actually have like you have to have a certain
Sponsor?
stature within the community to be accepted?
I don't know the rules. Next show I will get to the bottom of this. I just know it's open and people have been going and telling me about it. They come back to Duffers and tell me about it.
All right,
I
I'm
know
gonna
it's
go check it
open.
out.
I know it's active. So if you don't like Chiefs, Lantern, Duffers, Deer Path, or whatever, none of this is your jam. There's a hidden secret bar on Bank Lane next to Left Bank.
Well, I love all four of those places you just mentioned. So,
Of
but
course you do.
Joe, you love everybody.
You
I
love
love,
it.
and especially Duffers.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. You're a giver. You're a giver, buddy. But yeah, so check that out next time. Maybe chat will know. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Can I
But
just throw a quick one out there? And I'm not really trying to start something, but
oh, okay. When you say that, Pete, that means you're about to
going up
start.
and down Deer Path, and I see the trees in there. That's taking up a lot of parking spots. It's more than just one, Joe.
It
It's
was
a lot
done
of
for.
parking.
Okay, well, if you I think the idea was that it would add some safety there because you got kids crossing a lot with the ice cream store and everything. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I
I'm
mean,
just there's
I
no
don't
fact
park.
checkers here, but I do think that
I
we're
get
missing
it
more
that you
than
want to
one
be able
parking
to
spot
park
on Deer Path.
people want to be able to park and run in and get their ice cream at Sweets and a couple of the other joints there. I've never liked the whole parallel parking on the street
Well, it's gonna
thing.
those bushes are gonna get run over. I promise you. By next summer, they're gonna be tire tracks through those.
Well, we'll see what happens, and you can adapt accordingly.
So I'm being a backseat driver once again. But
Landscaping is an easy thing to change.
Yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I drove down Deer Path yesterday. It looks cool.
Pete drove down it right when they were cutting the ribbon.
I wish it was a one way and there was angle parking. They could have got.
is that what I was honking for?
You did. I thought you timed it purposely for when they were cutting the ribbon because I saw you out of the corner of my eye coming. You did your drive. I called it the drive-by honking.
I stopped by and paid my respects.
I heard your first. I thought it was a fire engine honking because your Tesla Cybertruck is like. So I look up and like, oh my God, it's Pete.
Quit doxing me.
I thought you did it on purpose. The stage, like, be on the when they were
That's
doing.
what I'm going to do on a
opening.
Saturday morning in the rain is to have a stopwatch out, and this isn't Oakwood Avenue.
Pete, it wouldn't. I mean, nothing you do amazes. Everything you do amazes me.
I have perfect,
but nothing surprises me. So I thought you were. That was your game plan there. But okay.
That's
as you like to say. Duly noted.
Duly noted. Exactly. But my point is, and I'll leave it alone. All this talk about parking and looking at the tree there, and is that the dozen parking spots that they
didn't lose a dozen. They
It's
maybe
more than
lost
one.
3 or 4. More than
Yeah.
one, yes, but not a dozen. That's a dozen. Last I checked, a dozen was 12. They
Are there
didn't
more
lose
than
12.
Each one of
No,
those.
I think if you count in Bank Lane parking spots lost, and then also the ones that go towards Deer Path, like if you're heading south, I think the total was like 20.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
well,
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we'll see how it goes. I think they were trying to balance parking and streetscape. There is plenty of parking though with those parking lots.
Hold on. I'm not, again, Jeff, I'm really trying to move on from this, but I do have to point out that the businesses are hurting. You can't park there. To put this stuff in there that's going to limit the parking spots in the future.
Listen, I think our parking down by where I am is 10 times worse than Deer Path.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say
That's your biggest.
Deer Path isn't that bad. It's honestly, it's by us. I mean, we're saturated with
Western's a lot worse.
What's that?
Western's a lot worse.
Oh yeah, by me. Yeah, come around 6 o'clock. Yeah, it's insanity down here.
Yeah, you have to park at the Jewel parking lot to go to Duffers.
Well, which is like, yeah, you're
You're not supposed to do that.
No, it's because
Oh,
I mean a lot of it, to be
really?
honest with you, it's the valet guys. The valet guys are just we have like a sign outside that says, park in the basement. The guy kicks it over every day. So we have a parking war over here with these valet guys. But it's just, they obviously listen, if you're a valet guy, and I would probably do the same if I was 25 years old, to tell you the truth. I would clog up as much parking as humanly possible near restaurants because then people just want to walk. They don't want to walk 6 blocks. They want to get their valet
Oh, that can't be
But
happening.
you always have that parking lot. People don't realize it. The one next to Curl Bistro. You can also park in that.
yeah,
Is
I
That
that?
mean,
fills
it's
up too,
full.
though.
It's full. It's all full.
Yeah.
Oh, is it full?
You
All
got,
right.
you got a ton of
When I
restaurants.
go there, it's not. I guess I go there at weird hours.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, come at Tuesday at 2 o'clock.
3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, Friday at 7 or Saturday
Yeah.
time, it's a little different. So,
Okay. Just
but there,
no city planners here. Just
right,
out there.
but the problem is there's tons of parking across the way. The city doesn't enforce the whole train parking. So customers, employees, everyone could park over there. It's not enforced anymore.
When they're studying the parking. They launched a
But the
study, and let's
problem
see
is,
how it
no,
goes.
the problem is how do you tell people that they can park over there? They don't know. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I've been an advocate, so right now it's not enforced, but it needs to just be like another city lot. When I was younger, there wasn't this fence across the railroad track, so you could kind of like park and walk and whatever. But now they have a fence, rightfully so. We don't want people crossing a railroad track at a crossing. That makes plenty of sense. So I'm not advocating against that. But again, we need to let people know in the downtown district where the best parking is. So it's just a matter of educating people. So, and I think people in Lake Forest figure it out really quick. It's people from other communities. Now that we're becoming like a restaurant destination, because we have added
Mhm.
how many new restaurants in Lake Forest. Now that we're a destination, someone comes here from Winnetka or, Highland Park, they have no idea. So they just see that there's a lot of clogged parking and then they don't know where to park.
I thought you were fine because you had that underground secret parking and all that. It's all not secret anymore.
Dude, I've been at a parking war for months, and it's not the city's fault. The city's doing what they can. The city's been great.
It's never the city's
Kathy's
fault,
been
I guess.
awesome. No, I know. I'm not kissing the ring. I'm telling you,
All right.
Kathy's been fantastic. She's been trying to do everything she can to work with us. It's just a lot of people come here between us, Folia, Kuro, right? And then you got Jewel. I mean, it's in Sophia's is right there.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
everyone floods in and, it's just parking is a challenge. So, but there's so much empty parking 30 feet away. People don't know about it. But my point back to Deer Path, yeah, they lost 5, 6 spaces, but they have massive city lots right there. And everyone knows that those lots exist. So anytime you go to Left Bank, like I've never even tried to park on Bank Lane to go to Left Bank. Maybe I'll try to get in a Market Square spot, but usually if you go to the post office or any, place over there at Lake Colonial, you park in one of the massive lots next to the city. Everybody knows park.
Lori Fitzgerald, thank you for coming to the show. The premise of the show is we're at the
I didn't know we
bar
were doing
here.
a show. I got to be honest. I thought we were just chit-chatting. I didn't realize.
See, that's the premise of the show. We're just around Duffers shooting it, and you're our representative. That's non-male. Thank you. That has increased viewership tenfold. Anything going on out there that you want to talk about, because you're on the District 67 school board, right? So there's stuff that we got to be cool about talking with the schools, but everything else we're
I'm
good.
an open book. I'll talk to you about anything though, Pete. I'm an open book.
That's why we were longtime friends, and we didn't
So we're
start
voting
out
this
as
week.
friends.
We're voting this week on the tax levy. That's pretty interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah, every year you have to do that. Are you guys gonna raise it the max of 4?
They're gonna ask for the max, but they ask for the max because you can't if they go to put the budget together, you can't go back and ask for more. You can always go back and do an abatement and say that you're not going to take as much, and you're not guaranteed that they're going to give you everything that you ask for.
Oh, you're only going to get the CMI, CPI, whatever.
Yeah. I've been doing some research though, because I think there's like the narrative, and you guys, gut check me here, but I feel like the narrative around town is that, Lake Forest homes are more expensive than other homes in neighboring communities, and therefore we pay more in taxes towards our schools. But if you actually look at our tax rate is a lot lower. So other communities like Highland Park, Glencoe, Winnetka, they have a higher tax rate, even though their homes, the average home is less expensive. So it all kind of evens out. And I'm going to do some more research today before the board meeting on Thursday. But from what I can tell, it looks like it kind of comes out, even. So like their property values are a little bit lower and their tax rate is a little bit higher, whereas our tax rate is lower, but our property values are higher. So across the board, we're roughly spending about the same amount of money per student, and it's around like $26,000 per kid for 67. I didn't look at 115, but for 67, we're pretty equal. So I don't think we have a ton to complain about, when it comes to approving the tax levy, but we should look at what our budget is going to be and try to make sure that we're cutting waste wherever we can.
So
Okay.
are you voting yes on the tax levy for sure, or you still haven't made up your mind yet?
I haven't made up my mind, but I think we should vote. I think right now I think we should vote yes, just because we can always go back after the fact. And once we put our budget together for next year, we can go back and say we don't need this much, and we can do a tax abatement and lower it. But we can't, if we put our budget together, we can't go back and ask for more money.
Do you know if the district has ever done that?
I don't know if they have. It would be something though, and I think it would go a long way.
Have you
So we'll
seen,
see. We'll see.
Lori? And
It's
again,
not me. There's 6 other members that also have to agree. So
that is
I can just
correct.
bring an idea.
I'll talk about chicken wings and pizza all you want. I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole.
Chicken wings and pizza.
A buffalo chicken pizza surrounded with the crust of wings.
Are tariffs affecting the price of wings and pizza, Jeff?
No.
Coffee it
Meat
is.
prices,
No,
meat prices affecting
Because he
anything?
uses
Burgers?
American-made stuff.
Yeah, so the only thing that went up for us is our tomato products, are for like your pizza sauce, because that comes from Italy. So I don't know if it was because of the tariffs or they just raised their prices. But that was the only thing I've seen in the last few months. Prices post-COVID have all doubled and tripled.
Really?
Yeah, so post-COVID, everything just skyrocketed, and I think that it's like that in most industries, to be honest with you, and a lot of them, not just the restaurant industry. And then post-COVID, labor has, state minimums have gone up 30%. So everything, insurance premiums have gone up. So
Yeah.
everything's really expensive.
If Trump gives out that $2,000, Jeff, do you remember back at COVID when did you see a spike when the stimulus checks went out? Or
I mean, it won't affect us in our geographical location. I'm sure a lot of the town will be exempt from that $2,000 anyways. But for the ones that do get it, yeah, I think in other areas that could impact something. I mean, I think people should be taxed like businesses, where you get taxed on money you don't spend versus, taxing everything, because it's, if someone's making, $30,000 a year or $50,000 a year, I guarantee you they're spending every penny after they back into the economy. So I would let them have their entire gross check and let it all be
I would
back
think that $2,000 would be going to somebody in the 25-year-old range, which at 10 p.m. at night, I don't see a lot of peeps like myself in there.
I mean, yeah, the younger people go out on weekends though. It's
Okay.
you don't really see a Tuesday night young crowd.
No.
Sunday through Thursday is mostly like your
I'm just wondering,
coaches.
if we give out the $2,000, will that actually, you see it? And what you're saying is around here, you're not going to see it.
I doubt it. I know.
All right.
I
Not
don't
an
know.
issue.
Do you get a lot of Lake Forest College people?
Yep, we sure do. Sure do. So we get a lot of Lake Forest College. We get a lot of
Navy.
Roswell Franklin. We get a lot of Navy.
Oh,
We get
yeah.
coaches. So we get a
Yeah.
lot of that. Yeah, the Navy. I love our Navy. I love these guys. They're the rowdy ones, though.
Yeah.
Lake Forest College is pretty tame. The
Can't
Navy
believe
guys-
that.
Well, we have a predominantly female staff. So they, the Navy guys pile in, and so and then eventually you gotta make sure they get The good thing about Navy is none of them have cars, none of them drive, so they all Uber each way, so they're safe. They just,
And the train.
well, they're all officers too. These aren't like cadets. These are the guys that train the cadets that come out. They're usually in
Okay.
their early 20s, mid 20s. So
You guys, are you aware of that Adopt a Sailor program around the holidays here?
yeah, I've heard of that. Absolutely.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lori. You could explain it.
So we did this when I was growing up, and we're doing it again this year for Thanksgiving, where you put in to adopt a sailor from Great Lakes Naval Base. So these are kids that, are stationed there that can't go home for the holidays. And you go on base in the morning. You have to pick them up between, I think, like 8 and 9 a.m. or something. And you bring them back to your house, and they get to spend Thanksgiving with you. And they're not allowed to drink. But who's watching that? Maybe they get a breathalyzer when they
I'm
get back.
declaring that Pete cannot be one of the hosts.
You should host and have him do your turkey. Don't you fry a turkey?
Oh
every
yeah,
year?
turkey, but that's on Black Friday. He does that.
Oh, he
No,
does.
that's
Okay.
Thursday. Fry Fest is the next day. We take the discarded grease and
Oh yeah, Fry
purposes.
Fest.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so you have them over at your house for Thanksgiving so that they have, because otherwise they're, the cafeteria is what they're eating on the naval base.
Commissary?
Yeah. Yeah. And then you have to return them back to base by, 5, 6 p.m., something like that. So it's always a very, we've met some very nice kids. They're young.
Yeah.
They're
the cadets. These are the 18.
These are the cadets.
Yeah.
18,
20-year-olds.
18, 20-year-old. And yeah, you just talk to them about, where they came from and really good kids. So it's I think you can take a max of 3. So we usually
Where do we get more information on that? On the
And they're
interweb?
probably more, and I would also encourage to take at least to invite at least 2, because they're probably more comfortable having
Yes.
a friend with them than just popping
Yep.
into your house by themselves. So
Yeah. Yep.
And what about the Toys for Tots and all that other stuff? I can't keep track of all the stuff that comes. Who are you supposed to donate to?
Toys for Tots, there's bins everywhere.
But I mean, that's the Marines, and then you have
That's the
some other
Marines.
Tots, Michael Scott's Tots.
I mean, there's charitable
This is a
stuff
rough show.
everywhere. I mean, I think that's there's coat drives, there's tons of stuff. So, and I think it's great. I mean, it's awesome. The more you can kind of help people, I think I've always said we're in such a bubble, right? And you don't really get to see what happens in some communities that, a kid doesn't get a gift for Toys for Tots, or you don't think about that sailor that's from Texas and he's from a community where, his parents can't afford to come up here or anything. And, maybe they want a home cooked meal instead of just staying at the barracks. So, I mean, it's all, you pick your charity, Catholic charity, there's 1,000 of them.
We have a giving tree at St. Mary's.
Yeah.
I think this community is extremely generous.
Yeah, no, it's always been awesome. So it's great. And I mean, Pete, you can't support them all. It'd be impossible. But
That's what I'm my biggest gift is to expose everybody to it all.
Yeah, I mean, it's
beef for hunger for the holidays, right?
Well, those guys do a really cool job in Lake Bluff and stuff, and Nick Barnum and all them, and just they rock.
Mother's
out.
Trust,
And fill a heart for kids, or what is that what they're called?
Yep.
Annie runs that.
Yeah.
Marcus.
And I think combine that with Lake Forest Day, we got something great. All
Not
right.
happening, Pete.
All right, never
Not
said
happening.
What's he fishing for, Joe? No, never mind.
He's trying to. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to go after the Legion. That's not happening.
Shut
The
it
day
down.
after Veterans Day, you're trying to take away their biggest fundraiser. Shame on you.
I just want them to work like everybody else. Work for your money. That's all.
Okay, Elon.
Okay, great. Tree lighting. Any new information on the tree lighting? And anybody here?
Yeah, it's fun. And don't send one person down to Chiefs Lantern or Duffers.
Save all the seats.
Guard a 12 top. You're gonna be banned. Don't do that. So every year during the tree lighting, there's 9 guys like holding on tables like this, and you're like, what do you guys and then the crowd gets out and they're like, like
Not cool.
You ever yank out all the stools?
Yeah, I mean, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, there's not one still in here.
Now you have a new dilemma with Black Friday and the tree lighting, and there's a Bears game, right?
Bears and Hawks, buddy. Bears and Hawks.
Bears and
12,
Blackhawks.
Hawks
Go
are at 7.
Blackhawks. Go Bears.
Yep.
How's that? I don't know what time the Bears game is. How that's
Bears,
going
I
to
think
play
it's
out.
noon. I think it's 12 o'clock
Oh,
game.
noon. So that'll be done before the tree lighting. Okay.
Yeah,
And what time's the Hawks game?
7 o'clock. And they're good. I mean, but the hockey obviously isn't as big.
Do you get a crowd when there's a Blackhawks game?
Yeah, I mean, Brodsky's is jammed. And then we get a good amount at Duffers. Brodsky's, we're like a hockey spot.
It's probably because like a lot of us can't get the Blackhawks
Well,
or the
HSN
Bulls.
did sign finally with Comcast, so it's on Comcast now.
Okay.
I've got YouTube TV. I got nothing right now.
Or you buy the So I'm a big Hawks fan. Going tonight. Today's Wednesday. I'm gonna go watch New Jersey. I know this comes out on Saturday, but I got like the CHSN app on my phone too, so that way if I'm not at home or at one of the bars, I can watch the Hawks. So
You have to
that's
pay
like
for that though, right?
$20 a month, but
Hey, do you
whatever.
broadcast Auburn football?
Yeah, pretty much. We have ACC, SEC. We have every single blah blah blah. So yeah, and
I think they're Disney, ESPN.
ESPN Plus probably.
Yeah, ESPN
Yeah,
Plus.
we have ESPN Plus. So everybody, yeah. So it's crazy now with all these channels, and you just have.
Oh, do you have like a gazillion subscriptions?
Yeah, well, we're not allowed to stream too. Don't forget.
Oh, you're not?
Duly
No,
noted.
yeah, we can't do that. So no bar can. So
Okay.
we have to call DirecTV. Like all these streaming services are available on DirecTV. So like,
Okay.
since if I wanted ESPN Plus, I can't buy the app, but I could add it to DirecTV, and it's like $100 a month for ESPN.
So what about Thursday night football on Prime?
We have a Prime channel on DirecTV. So all those streaming services, DirecTV basically has as well. So you just have to pay for it and allow it. It's all about licensing, So
Mhm.
that's
Well, I've seen on the corner of your bar you have. I lost count of how many remote controls you have.
yeah, it's like 17. It's insane.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm on the Parks and Rec website, and I'm trying to get some more information here. All I got is 3 p.m. Market Square, 41st annual, November 28th, and they're going to update the schedule soon. Does anybody have anything else?
I think it's usually around 5 or 5:30 that they flip.
Yeah, because they wait till it gets dark to do it at 3.
Yeah.
Friends, I'm trying to be your friend. I'm just throwing it out there. So
It's Friday after Thanksgiving, 5 p.m.
Yeah.
and
It's always been a well-attended event every year that I've been there.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool. I mean, it's a nice.
and with Mayor Tack, it will be punctual.
Pete, he does. Joe, what does he
Give
have?
him credit. He's punctual. Boom.
What's it called?
Have you ever seen how he does at the city council meetings? When he says, "Please rise for the pledge," he goes. I mean, people are still rising, and he starts the pledge. He's like, "Let's go."
All right. Well, I'm done giving him credit. All right.
PDS.
There it
come
is.
on.
That's what it was. I was like, what does Joe call it? I forgot.
Hack derangement syndrome.
Yeah,
Just like Trump derangement syndrome.
I hear things, and I talk them out in my open public house here, and sometimes I get them right, sometimes I get them wrong, and I've sure have been hearing both sides lately. So tree lighting, holiday drinks, Jeff Urso, do you have a blender in your bar? That's all I need to know. Why?
It's grasshopper season.
Oh, so Pete can't get his moose. What was the drink you couldn't get at Deer Path?
Grasshopper.
Grasshopper, which is basically a spiked shamrock shake.
Sorry, is this Florida? No, there's no blenders here.
It's old school, man. It's old school.
Pete's got the soul of a
I
90-year-old.
want my blender. I want my.
What bar do you go to that has a blender, Pete?
I guess none.
None, right? Yeah, because that's weird.
Why?
Blender
What?
at a bar in Chicago.
What if you want a frozen margarita?
On the
should go
rocks.
vacation, and you should go to Cancun, maybe, I don't know, Naples. They're all really nice areas, and
It's like going to McDonald's and trying to get a cone. You guys don't want to clean the dang machines.
No, you're right. One, it would be gross. Two, the ice ratio versus the liquor. Nothing would be right about this. And then two, have you ever heard place? It's annoying. The only time you're okay with it is where, guys, the little bongo or whatever thing, like, and then you hear the blenders in the background.
I just had a flashback, Jeff, to my bar days. What's that big place in Wheeling with the fish and the really big place?
Bob Chin's?
Yeah, Bob Chin's.
Oh, that's a great spot.
They had the
Not for the crab either.
Mai Tais.
They're expensive though, man. Those Mai Tais are like
Yeah.
$50 a pitcher now.
So when
Yeah.
they first came out, and I could be
Fruit juice
remembering,
and rum.
Yeah.
they would send that syrup out, and we would have those fountain machines in there. You talk about fruit flies. Oh my goodness. I see why you guys don't do that anymore.
Joe's on the phone with the city.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Jason, he didn't say anything bad about you.
We're just messing with you, Joe. We're just messing with you.
Sorry, I had to deal with another call here.
A more important call.
Making trades.
That's not hard to do.
Yeah, no, it's
I will second that Bob Chin's is a wonderful place. We've been going there for a number of years.
It's good. I've been going there for like my whole life.
Yeah.
They remodeled the dining room. Not a big fan of the remodel, but I sit at the bar. The bar still gives
I
you
didn't really notice that. And I mean, he's passed away now, but Bob Chin was a really nice guy.
Yeah, well, it is. I mean, there's a lot of cool spots everywhere. So yeah.
So I'm guessing they still have the Mai Tais then.
They do.
Oh
You
yeah.
can get them to go. You can
Okay.
buy them to go.
Yeah.
Please don't drink and
Yeah, we get
drive.
them at Soldier Field, but Soldier Field's kind of their food and drinks.
They should have that at the Lake Forest High School field.
Some
Booze?
Mai Tais.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't happening, Pete.
Keep those moms in check.
Yeah, the college doesn't even sell booze. I don't think the high school is going to sell booze.
It's not going to happen, Pete. Come on. Alcohol at a high school sporting event, not
Could
happening.
go wrong.
Look, yeah,
A lot.
nothing. It'll be totally fine.
It beats sneaking around in somebody's basement. That's right.
Then we will need an extra shift of firefighters.
There you go.
We don't need an
Bill
extra
White,
shift.
that's endorsed
Yes,
it.
we
You're in
do.
here first on the pod. Hey, can you do a sound bite
Yeah.
with that? And that should just
Of
be a
what?
sound bite of Joe saying we do need an extra shift of firefighters.
Take it out of context.
Let's just take this
Out
sound
of
bite,
context.
put it out there, just roll
Like
it.
the BBC.
I
Yeah.
didn't say it. I
Yeah.
feel like the BBC took Trump out of context.
For $1 billion.
There's no backpedaling on it. You said it, Joe.
You did.
Yeah, we got you. We got you on tape.
All right. So how's the flu and everybody? Did it come out early this year? Is it still coming out? The flu. I'm not going to say the.
Think you're reaching here. You're
The flu
reaching
shot?
subjects. Flus.
No.
I have a flu. I got my flu shot. Did you?
I've had people say that the flu has hit them pretty hard in
Oh.
call centers and because Lori, as you know, you got a call center. You got I don't want any heroes showing up and getting everybody else sick. I'm just wondering if it's hitting the staff at all, Jeff. That's all.
No,
Yeah.
no.
No.
It's just the Irish flu the next day. Yeah, that's about it. So.
Get your flu shot at Walgreens or CVS in Lake Forest.
I think vaccines are down. They're starting to put flyers. Are you guys getting flyers in your grocery bags when you check out?
No, but they got to
Oh
sell.
yeah, well, Jewel.
Information?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that where Jewel will give you like 10% off
Yeah.
your groceries if you get the flu shot from them, because most people the flu shot's covered by their insurance. So
Yeah.
and Jewel's always done that because I think they have them, but people tend to go to Walgreens or CVS more than Jewel for that. But
But I think in general, I think flu shots have gone way down. People are,
the RFK effect, I guess.
they are, yeah, they over rotated on that.
I agree with RFK on many things, but I think people should get a flu shot.
Wait, over rotated. That's
We
So-
over rotated on the vaccine mandates, the mandates.
Okay,
People
the
don't
ma-
like
okay.
being told.
Well,
people
yeah,
don't
I
like
mean,
being
people
told what
are
to do.
COVID vaccinated out, I think.
Yes.
I think that's,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it, like I said, I got them, but I don't think they should be mandated. Same thing with
No.
flu shot. I got mine and I encourage people to get theirs, but I don't want to ever live in a world where people lose their
Mandated.
jobs.
Yeah. I can't
I'm
go
just
to a
talking
restaurant if I don't have my COVID shot.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's how it was around here. I
Yeah,
couldn't
it was
go
insane. I
I
remember.
couldn't
It was
go, yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. I couldn't go to Morton's in Rosemont because I didn't have a vaccine card, like that kind of stuff. That doesn't.
I mean, Pritzker keeps mocking that people have to show their papers for ICE and comparing that to Nazi Germany, but I seem to recall people had to show their papers to eat at a restaurant a few years ago, and so that cut
I'm just asking for head
that
count
showing the
reasons.
papers thing cuts both ways.
Wild
Here we go,
setup.
Jeff. Here we go. It's not me, it's
Vaccine to
Joe.
ice in a sentence. Holy Christ.
Okay. All right. So no, the head count is
It's
fine.
enforcing the existing laws. That's all ICE does is it enforce existing law.
You guys are
All right.
just.
You don't like
Last
the
thing-
law, have it changed.
Okay. Is the government open up now? Travel plans? Because that's going to
Yeah.
affect people coming in.
As of
So
Wednesday morning when we're recording,
hurt
no.
us. That hit us hard with the Navy. So like the Navy guys didn't come out a lot because of that.
Because
So-
because they weren't making money.
Right. So well, and they were getting some kind of, I forgot the thing. They were getting money, but they weren't sure how long it was lasting. So they, so like, and like I said, these are officers and they're regulars, but they stopped, they paused for a while just because they weren't sure. Some of them obviously still came, but a lot less, and just because they weren't sure if that was going to keep flowing or if it was going to
Yeah.
stop, and they had to manage it better. So I'm glad to see that for those guys is all done, hopefully soon. But I was reading something online, the TSA stuff and the air traffic controllers it might take a little bit to recover. So I don't know about holiday travel. Honestly, I usually go away in December. I didn't book this year because I was really nervous about that. I was like, I don't want to be stuck in Texas for 7 hours, on the way, so we're doing a staycation this year. So I'm sure that's going to affect it. I'm sure I'm not
Not
the
over,
only-
Jeff. We'll hang.
Yeah, no, well, my kids are at the Winter Club, and then we go up to the little ski hill in Grand Geneva. They have a great time. They're fun.
Oh, that's
I'm going to give a shout out to Jeff's thin crust Detroit style pizza that he launched. I had
Ooh.
it the other day at your establishment, and it was delicious.
It'll change your life, Pete. You got to try it.
We'll give it a
no.
try.
I told you.
I'm a new man because of it.
That's right.
chicken wing pizza, baby.
No, I will pass on the chicken wing pizza.
I think there's something there. I think there's
Get the thin style Detroit at Duffers.
Pucks and Palms is next. It's in 2 weeks. I'm sorry. So Pucks and Palms is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So that's just so everyone knows. That's when all the high school hockey teams, or 3 of the 4 at least this year, they do a showcase. We fill up the college. The whole stadium is full. Come out and watch all the local hockey teams. So it'll be a lot of fun. It's the 2 varsity teams and the JV goal team. So that's the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. So
is that the charity event that they do?
I think they do raise money for sled hockey during it, but it's called Pucks and Palms. All the cheerleaders come out from the high school. They cheer on the ice. It's kind of fun. And then all the hockey players, they get special uniforms just for the game.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we're doing the concessions, obviously, but it's a cool event. We've been doing it for years. I mean, my kid went through the high school hockey program. Now he coaches at the high school, so it's a really cool thing. But a lot of community members come out, and it's really fun. So it's kind of like Friday football nights, but for hockey, if that makes
Is that
sense.
the Winter Club?
No, it's at Lake Forest College.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
Lake Forest College.
They have that indoor rink.
First game's at 5:00. The last game's at, I want to say 8:00. So there's 3 games. But it's fun. Everyone's there. The whole town's there.
Is there Duffers Pizza there?
Oh yeah, Donati's, but yes.
Donati's, excuse
We're
me.
doing the concessions. Yeah,
All right.
always do.
That's
You
worth
get
it.
some
That's
Mai
worth the
Tais?
price of admission right there.
It's college, so you could probably serve. Can you get Mai Tais from Bob Chin's?
No, we can't. No, they would. The college.
I'd be there if you had some Bob Chin's.
I know. No, I don't think the college does not allow that. I mean, I've been in the parking lot where some parents have had a beverage or 2.
Allegedly.
They watch the game. I've heard. You see, it's funny. Hockey parents get these Coca-Cola sleeves or things, so they sleeve their beer cans. So it's kind of funny. You see them everywhere now.
They're geniuses.
Yeah, it's a big thing. But yeah, no, it's good. It's good for the kids. And then what other date they got? And then college hockey is back at Lake Forest College Hockey. So Sean is the head coach. He, if you got little ones and you ever want to go out there and you email Sean, Sean's one of the best guys I know. He'll always let your kid in the locker room. He'll high five the players, take some pictures. So it's a really cool experience. You don't have to drive down to the Wolves or the Blackhawks to do anything. So, go from there.
Well, thank you all for being part of the Lake Forest podcast. Joe Weiss, Lori Fitzgerald, Jeff Urso, myself, Pete Janssens. We aren't news. Maybe we're more documentalists. Have you ever heard that term before, documentalists?
Is that in the dictionary?
Or just a bunch of people that just showed up at a bar talking about what we heard.
Talking about Mai Tais.
Trying to get to the
chicken
bottom.
wing pizza.
Slow News Week. This is
we got a tunnel under Western going into a parking lot now. I think we got that solved.
Oh, genius. I wonder if
All
we got
right, guys.
We're going to have those little kids with the white buckets later.
See ya.
The Lake Forest podcast is supported by viewers, listeners, and businesses just like you. Michelle Parno has lived and worked in Lake Forest for over 2 decades. Michelle's lending experience, when combined with her real estate expertise, makes her an invaluable asset to her clients as they navigate their home buying or selling process. Call Michelle now at 847-528-8721, 847-528-8721. For the best cannabis in the world, look no further than Iliad Epic Grow. Owned by Lake Bluff's own Rich Ruzich, they are a cannabis cultivation center focusing on hard-to-find small batch products that will delight both the occasional user and ganjier. When visiting Michigan, ask for it by name. Epic Products, exceptional process. For more information, email info@iliadgrow.com. Laracy & Company CPAs, founded in 2010 by Lake Forest's own Brian Laracy, specializes in tax preparation and bookkeeping services. Earning the People Love Us on Yelp award, their process is straightforward. Just upload, review, and file. For a free quote, visit LaracyCPA.com now. That's LARISEYCPA.com. I'm excited to share with you something special from our Lake Forest community, the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa, located at 775 North Bank Lane in Lake Forest near Wisconsin Avenue. This just isn't any spa. They offer an amazing blend of traditional spa services plus the added benefit of medical procedures and treatments. In a relaxing and luxurious spa environment, you can enjoy a range of cosmetic and aesthetic treatments. These are all performed under the supervision of top medical professionals. The Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa provides skin care, facial rejuvenation, body contouring, laser hair removal, Botox, dermal fillers, chemical peels, and much more. What's great is that each treatment is tailored not just to enhance your appearance, but also to address specific skin concerns and to promote overall well-being. So if you're looking to pamper yourself and take your beauty routine to the next level, give the Aesthetic Lounge Med Spa a call at 224-768-8028 or visit them at their location on North Bank Lane. It's an experience your skin will thank you for. We'd also like to say we're thankful for our Patreon supporters, Otto, John C., Helen, Herrick, JM, and Paul G.